my next question is, if you could only give one piece of advice to those who are watching or listening to this conversation, what would it be? Because I know you said about 4 or 5 things, but if you had to pick one, what would it be?
Right. You know, if I were to just if I just had to limit it to one piece of advice, the advice would probably be to be agile, to be open to opportunities, and to be ready to move on it. Because, you know, even now I don't have a really clear vision. I think that's one of the questions you're going to ask me and such too. But, you know, and from the start, it was, you know, get that next account, get that next account, get that next account. But then I saw opportunity. Okay, you know, the processor I'm working with, well, you know, maybe I can negotiate with other processors and get a bigger piece of this pie, or maybe there's other ways to structure this, and looking around and just finding opportunity as it came along, and then stepping into, you know, for instance, the point of sale systems. As opportunities presented itself, I've taken advantage of that.
Absolutely.
And I think that's kind of the key. I mean, you can have your vision, you can kind of have an idea, but you don't want to be so set in your vision that you're missing the opportunities along the road.
Absolutely. I think that's a perfect word, the word being agile. I think that's a fantastic word for taking advantage of opportunities, like you said, and being prepared for it, because we don't know when they're going to come.
Right.
The easiest example I like to use with people is when the stock market corrects itself, which it on average does every 8 years, even though it hasn't since 2007. Most of our society is in pain because they're locked into the market. But 5 to 10% of our society sees that as an opportunity, and they tremendously grow their wealth. So it's just an example of being agile and not having all your eggs stuck in one basket.
Right. And I think it's how you frame it and how you perceive the world around you too. Is it a challenge, or is that an opportunity?
Very insightful. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Did you read that from a book somewhere?
No, I don't know. I probably did somewhere. You know, steal everything.
Okay. We'll just say quote Scott Fricke.